Hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome. This is my YouTube channel, Mother Tales, and I'm here today to talk about compassionate self care. Before diving into that, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and follow me in Instagram, Heal Birth and Heal Earth. This is a video that I'm recording to invite you, if you live in Sydney, to my event at Ham Studio, DY, and and to welcome and to invite everyone that would like to also connect online to this event. It's a 2 hours circle workshop, and we are gonna dive into what compassionate self-care is, but also I'm going to talk a little bit about the connection between emotions, trauma, and women's health. And this is quite an intimate topic for me because I'm gonna share a little bit my experience and why this is so important. So, my background is midwifery. I've been working with women in the last 15 plus years around the world, in Italy, in the UK, in Africa, in Afghanistan, in Australia, everywhere. And my big passion has always been looking inside me and understand how I can be happy with myself. And sometimes this relationship, inner relationship, it's so tough and difficult. And I understand many women don't want to look inside because it can be scary, it can be painful, it can bring up so many things. And sometimes it's difficult to find people, community that hold space for us. This is my passion, holding space, holding sacred, transformative space for people. This is what I do with women in birth. And I thought that it would be an amazing opportunity to bring this to every woman that wants to look at inside at their own trauma, emotions, and how this is linked with our own health. Yeah, so the event is on April 16 in the afternoon, 4:30 p.m. Australian time, Sydney time. And I might open up to people to be online if you wish, because I think this is an important work and is a deep, slow, important, essential work within ourselves. I don't like to call it work because it seems really hard work. We are not here hard work. We are not here to do that. We are here to welcome. And I've been experimenting this for all my life. So I've always been curious about who I am and why I am like that. Why I'm triggered for these things. Why I have this reaction. And one of my passions was really to dig inside and to find out about me, about myself. And so this is a little bit the theme of this workshop, to initiate trauma healing, initiate emotional healing, and reconnect with our true essence, reconnect with our intuition. Because we've been disconnected. And since we were probably little childs, majority of us were disconnected from inside, from ourselves, and they told us not to trust inside. And so we kept going like that. But this disconnection led us to suffering. because this is not our true essence. This is not who we are. And so how do we come back and connect? So I've been doing lots of spiritual practices, meditation, vipassana, crystals, rituals, many things, yoga, and many times when I was doing these practices, I always felt unsettled. Like, okay, I'm doing this, but this feeling, this big feeling doesn't go away. And so, yeah, that was for me the, I would say, incentive to push me to do more work and to understand how can I see this feeling, not be scared of this feeling or emotion, welcome it, and just welcome it and becoming aware. My big agenda was really to wait for the moment that it passes and bring so much energy and resistance that it will never go away. So my journey was really, still is, to welcome everything that comes up for me. And that for me is the only key that allows me to be okay with myself. The deep acceptance, the deep love of who I am. If the resistance comes, okay, yes, resistance, you're welcome. If the stress comes, you're welcome. If the anxiety, the fear, whatever it is, the numbness, just having deep love and deep acceptance. So that has been my biggest process and something that really helped me to heal. And yeah, that has been my process, honestly, and my own journey, more than keep my mind, keep myself busy with so many practices that, yes, were really helpful, but I still, like, I was feeling still that very unsettled. And my biggest belief and was, I would say, the biggest job that I did with myself is cultivating this relationship of acceptance, because I never accepted. I always thought that I was wrong, and I didn't have good relationship with my body and with who I was and who I am. Sometimes it comes back, and so by dropping in and accept all this, really helped me to change my relationship with the stress, change my relationship with my body, with food, with everything. And so I believe that this has an impact in our health. Every time we don't accept ourselves, every time we don't love ourselves, every time we suppress an emotion, this stays inside us. The energy stays inside us. So I will be talking about this connection with trauma, with emotions and health, because I've experienced that within me with lots of body image issues and weight issues. And I know that this comes from my trauma. I know that this comes from not accepting my feelings, not accepting myself, and suppress. And so all this suppression for me stayed in my belly and accumulated so much weight, especially in stressful situation. And I've learned that it's okay to welcome them and to welcome them in my energy field, in my space, and have a relationship with them. Only with that relationship, I would say that the allowing myself to touch that. To touch that emotion, to welcome that emotion, initiate my healing path. And so I want to share this with you because I know how much this work is important, and I know how much this can change lives and can change your health as a woman. And I'm giving this workshop to women only because women have double or triple chance to have cancers, autoimmune disease, when their emotions are suppressed, when they have post-traumatic stress disorders. So particularly for women, I think this is really, really extremely important. And we have this belief as women in the world that we have to carry everything, that we have to just suck it up and keep going, that we need to accept everything. And I don't believe this is true. We have for sure certain elements of our feminine, I would say, part that is amazing, that allows so many, beautiful things in this world, but it doesn't mean that we have to just suck it up or accept everything. And so this is the work that we are doing. So join, please. Join. I would love to see you there. And I will write the details down below with how to book. And I can't wait to really share this work with you, what I've been doing all my life and what I've been studying since few years with Gabor Matè, compassionate inquiry. I will be sharing with you as well the inner work that I've been doing through compassionate inquiry and what compassion is and why compassion is self-care, which is actually accepting, for me, it's accepting and welcoming all parts of me. So come and join me to welcome all parts of us. See you soon.